Hello, welcome to McBoss Capital channel. My name is Michael Chu. Here's my email you can reach me at, and what growth stocks are setting up to buy now. We'll talk about that. Disclaimer, this information is only for general purpose only. I'm not a registered investment professional. I'm going to dive into my top list in a minute, but I want to share the general categorize here, the sectors here. Technology, we have 24 stocks in the top 100. Retail, we have 17 stocks. Industrial, we have 12. Health, we have 32. Commodities, we have 14 stocks, and financials, we have 9. So right now we're seeing lots of health stocks springs up to the top list, and also surprisingly also some technology stocks as well. So we'll look at them very quickly soon. So what are we looking for this week right now? Again, this is for the week ending August 9th, 2024. We have a really sharp down day on Monday morning. A lot of stocks sold off. And then as the week progressed, most stocks bounced back. Not completely, but bounce, to some degree. So we're going to look at the technical aspect of the chart. A lot of stocks are under 10 days, but the ones that you're going to see on my list are the ones that are top performing right now as of July 24th. That's the date I use. So anyhow, so what are we looking for? We're looking for stocks with strong relative strength, so they're outperforming S&P in general. We've been, we see some upside reversal, strong closing range, and we, if we most of the stocks should be above their 10 days, they're below it. But like I said, many stocks are still under that. We're seeing stocks like they're bouncing right now. So the ones that are leading are already, out of the gate. And generally we're looking for stock charts in the uptrend, above the 10-day. So before we dive into this list, just want to share with you the background. So again, here's the price performance. So the number 1 here, number 2, and so forth. They're sorted by the price performance based on July 24th. Here's the stock symbol, and here is the sector and the specific group that they're classified under. Okay. So as I mentioned, you can see up here we're seeing lots of health stocks. The dark green color. As you scroll down, you will see health like pretty much sprinkle all over the top 100 list here. And then also we have technologies as well. And so yeah, we're gonna go through the list. And then we also have some retails as well, right? There's some industrials here, and then finally we have commodities somewhere down here, and then we have some financials as well. Okay, so we're gonna start with we're not gonna start and go down this list like we can go by sectors just because it's just easier to understand that way. So let's just go by health for now because that's the top. Has the most number of stocks in this list. So you can see we have HROW in biomed biotech, INSP in medical products, CDNA in medical products. So there's quite a few products here, and then you have ADMA in biotech, VCYT in research equipment service, IOVA in biotech, CSTL in medical service, RXST medical products, MASI systems equipment, EXEL in biotech, CPRX biotech, TMDX medical products. We'll look at TMDX chart. Again, we don't have time to look through all this chart. Please feel free to look at them on your own time. So this stock has been talked about lately on IBD and even on the newspaper. I think they have been highlighted this week for dealing, their organ care system, and you can see, a year ago, the September, so that's the next quarter. it's negative, but they're going to turn positive in terms of earnings, so that's good, right? And you can see the explosion in earnings growth right here. So fundamentals are really strong. I mean, look at the sales number, it just constantly increase. So anyhow, so this is the weekly chart, and you can see the uptrend is super strong. Volume is there on the high volume side, on the weekly side. So we're going to jump to the daily chart. So here's the bottom base right here, and then we saw this big bounce, and as time goes on, it just slowly moves sideways, didn't do too much here, right? Then we broke out right here on strong earnings, but it reversed on that day pretty bad. So so yeah, if you bought that day, you're probably underwater. Well, it has now come back, like, you know, it went down and then it bounced back, right? So for those who hasn't watched my video before, the green marks are the buy. I bought something there, and then the red arrows are when I sold something there. So right now, I still have positions, and as you can see, the slope of the bottom channel line is pretty strong, 45-degree angle. You know, and Thursday it has a huge bounce right there. And then Friday it kind of closed, you know, near the bottom of the range, but it's still an up day, so it's still a good day. And then you can see the relative strength line is just, you know, really high, like 99 top percentile. So this stock is definitely outperforming the general market right now, and we just basically broke out of this really long consolidation range here, and it's been tested, and now we're moving up. So this is really good technical chart pattern so far. So yeah, keep this on your watch list, and you know, see if you want to you know, attend to that. So that's TMDX. We have MELI managed care, NTRA research equipment, SPRY biotech, WGS biotech, INDV ethical drugs, TGDX biotech, UHS hospitals, ACLX biotech, ALNY biotech, ARGS biotech. We have Lilly in the diversified area. So Lilly, you know, did really well this week, right? They report earnings, and you can see we had this sharp downturn, and now it's bouncing back really strong. Like, I mean, this 2 days bounce is really strong. Like, you know, so that's first one's on earnings, and then Friday followed through as well, right? So I think Friday was the earnings day, sorry, because I think it reported late Thursday, but Thursday was the day where, yeah, actually I can't remember now. Anyhow, it's still 2 strong solid days of trading there. Anyhow, so you can see relative strength shot up, right? So you know, we had this uptrend right here, and then we fall apart, right? So now it's forming the next base. So if you look at the weekly chart, you know, this is the right here, this is the previous base right here, and it moves up, make that, you know, 20% profit. Now it's starting to come back. It looks more like a V-shaped base. I don't know if it will go sideways more, like, you know, expect that, right? A lot of these stocks, they go up strong for a few days, and then they're going to kind of consolidate a little bit more, so it might take more time. Anyhow, that might give you an opportunity to get in, because that's, you know, it might pull back to the 10-day, you know, so this is the 10-day line, and it's not too extended from the, you know, I usually look at the lows, and also the high. It's okay, it doesn't look too extended from, like, I could see it keep going doing this, you know, from the 10-day moving average. But anyhow, that's looking strong as well. SUPN, biotech, RDNT, outpatient home care, NEO, medical service, BRNA, biotech, NVO, so that's in the same category as Lilly, so that's also moving up. CYH, hospitals, PG&E, biotech, TXG, medical products, and so forth. So there's a lot of health and a lot of biotechs as well in this group. Yeah, and they're outperforming the market, and you can see the percentage gain here so far in the last 2 weeks and a little bit. So let's move to the next strong group, technology. Again, very surprising, technology is starting to show up on this list again, because for a while it was like very few stocks, less than 10. Now we're starting to see some. So we have Docs reported, did well, software and medical, KVYO, computer software enterprise, Shopify, also in the enterprise. So yeah, let's take a look at Shopify. So here's the long correction here, and then we have even more correction here. This bounce again on earnings. So most of the stocks on the list are bouncing because of earnings, right? So that's the reason. But that's, we talked about this last week. Once they report, we want to see, are they falling through after that? And you can see it is falling through, right? Like Thursday and Friday, it continued to go up. So that means there's demand for the stock, and the volume you see indicates that as well. And so this is looking, better, and definitely, it has a lot of people might sell as it comes up. So it's going to be not a smooth ride. It's going to be more volatile. So beware of that. But again, looking at the numbers, right now it's expected to grow 12% in September, slightly less than my 15% criteria. But anyhow, right now it's on my list, so at some point it'll probably drop out. But right now it is, doing pretty good, and the sales number are also doing pretty good. So that's Shopify, and then NVMI in the semiconductor. This one is very strong as well. You see it also, same thing. It has a, this is in the semiconductor group. And if you follow semiconductors, they've been hammered so hard the last few weeks, right? So this one is no exception, but it has come back so much this week, like on earnings. You can see this big one vertical bar going up. Just want to show the fundamentals here. 36% expectation growth. Sales numbers are in the 30% category. It looks pretty good. So here's the bounce on the earnings. It followed through on Friday. Now we are above the 50-day and the halfway mark of this base. Looks really good. So it might pull back a little bit here as the 10-day catch up. And again, as I always say, watch what it does as it comes near the 10-day. Is it going to bounce, or is it going to come close to it? But either way, we're always looking for that bounce. So that's that. Let me jump to the next one. CDLX in the enterprise software, ANGI internet content, FTNT in the software security. So that one also acted well this week from earnings. So let's look at that. So here's the big jump right here on earnings right here, right? Strong growth. Again, this broke out from this long-term channel downtrend line. It's been holding up pretty good. The 10-day is starting to, this is the slope right now. It's starting to come up. So let's see how it, deal with the 10-day moving average here. If it wants to come down to here, or whether it just goes sideways and then bounce. Next one, we have Palantir in the software enterprise group. A lot of people are seeing, talking about this stock, seeing lots of strength. It's already hit new high right here on Friday. And yeah, this is a strong pullback, just like the general market did, but it also bounces really fast. Relative center line, you can see, is outperforming the whole general market. Let's bring it back a little bit. This is weekly chart. So we have this long base right here. It tried to break out, fell, came all the way down here. Now one strong week bar. And look at these numbers. Expected 28% growth, 26% sales in September. So pretty good fundamentals as well. We have AZPN in the enterprise, PSN software enterprise, CARG internet content, Duolingo education, so this one also did well on earnings. Electrical semiconductor group, DCPO, BO software enterprise, app loading, special enterprise, Meta Okay, we talk about this in the market recap video, so but we will talk about it again. This design looked really good. Here's the original base. It fell, like most of the base fell recently, but it has come back. We see two big blue wick here, very wide range. So a lot of people have been tested here. Short-term numbers, 18% growth on earnings, 17% sales this coming quarter, September. So we're not talking about the one we just reported, we're talking about the next one. So this is the base right now. It's coming back up pretty strong, and we're looking for this breakout right here. Looks getting closer and closer. So way in the software medical, cyber in the security group, TSM, so that's another semiconductor coming up. Power Auto, software security, A-Lab, semiconductor fabless, Credo, Internet Network Solutions, Tyler, Special Enterprise, Monday, Software Enterprise, and also Now, but that's out, not in the top 100, but yeah, still doing well as well. So that's the technology group. Like I said, this group showed lots of strength this week, surprisingly. So it's yeah. Let's jump to retail. We have around 17 stocks in this group. In the top 100, we have SHAK, retail restaurants, Dash, retail internet, SHAK Ninja, household appliance. I want to talk about SHAK Ninja. It has a really great breakout this week. So let's look at the chart. Here's the lower entry point right here. Then we have this traditional breakout point from the high, and we have this breakout right here. Really strong volume, humongous volume. Friday it jumped, but then it did close at a lower range. It's still a positive trade, so I treat that as a positive. The 10-day slope is really strong right now. So again, most stocks do want to come back to 10-day after extended. So let's see how it acts as it comes to the 10-day, whether it will bounce from there. So that's let's look at SHAK Ninja from a long-term trend. Look at this chart. This is an IPO stock recently in the last so back in 2023, and you know, 15% expected growth, 20% sales growth expected. Really strong chart. We are in the second stage base right now. Still very young stock right now. So there's lots of potential. It has jumped a lot this week, so I do expect it to come back a little bit more as the 10-day comes closer. And like I said, let's see how it goes here, whether it goes sideways or not. So that's SHAK Ninja. Another stock that's showing lots of strength right now, MELI. This is internet stock, kind of like eBay, right? I think in South America. So anyhow, here's the breakout, and again on strong earnings, and on the earnings day it was very volatile. You can see the big bar right here, and then after that it basically climbed every day, and we broke out. So that looks really good, and the red line is where my stops are, as I keep rising my stops as time goes. Anyhow, so here's the breakout right here. So this is yeah, we're coming to this long-term high now very soon. So we'll see what it does there. But yeah. So again, another strong earnings growth stock, sales growth here for the next quarter as well. So we have Uber, leisure service, LTH. This one also doing really well, leisure service. Here, consumer product electronic, EXPE, leisure travel, SMF, SFM, super mini markets, LRN, education, HeyW, leisure products, KVYO, retail restaurants, BFAM, education, EDU education, MMYT, leisure, RCL, leisure, PBC, food meat products. That's yeah, that's the retails that are doing well right now in the top 100. Let's jump to industrial. So industrial have about 12 stocks. So we have U in the security, AXON in the security. Let's look at AXON. So this is a stock that many IBD traders follow. Did really well on earnings this week. Really strong bar right here. Broke out right here on the long base. Again, numbers 70% growth, 27% sales expectation. Really strong breakout right here on high volume. And Friday it was holding pretty well as well. So here's the slope of the 10-day. So we'll see how it rides the 10-day. Next, we have POWL in electrical power equipment, TDD, advertising, HWM, aerospace defense, NRG, utility diversified, ASPN, chemical specialty, SLVM, containers packaging, ERJ, aerospace defense, VST, electric power, PG, diversified operations, ACM, building heavy construction. There's not many commodities, so FFNC in energy alternative other, MP, oil gas exploration, VTOL, oil gas field service, VIST, international exploration, USAP steel, AU, gold, silver gems, CEG energy alternative, C1 alternative. So financials are the weakest group so far. In terms of number of stocks in the top 100, we have like about, I think, 9. So we have SEZL in financial service specialty, KNSL insurance, JXN in insurance. Let's take a look at JXN. Jackson Financial. So this one has a nice uptrend before from this base here, and now we formed this base. It tried to climb, but it fell apart right here. And now we're bouncing really strong. Like this is really strong. 4-day updates now. And so yeah, so let's look at the weekly chart. So this one is, you know, it's been, like I said, I've been trading this for a while. Has a strong uptrend, 80%, sales coming down a little bit, and anyhow, strong bounce back there. So yeah, we have Rocket in mortgage related services, 4 credit card payment, and U banks foreign, HHH real estate, C1 financial service specialty, BMA banks foreign. So that top out the top 100 list. You know, this list could still change, as I mentioned, because a lot of these stocks have gone up because of earnings. So next week, when more earnings come out, I expect more stocks to join this list. And some will fall back, and some will stay on this list, and some will join this list. So, but the leadership is starting to form in some areas, and so we'll see which one's going to come out the top. Thank you for watching video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.